Are y'all tuning in? Anxiety. I'm going to get really deep into this because this is how I feel and certain things that I have seen. Of course, individuals not going to tell y'all what's really going on, but I give it to y'all straight. Anxiety. Whenever you enter this physical realm, did you really have any of these so-called names and titles, the diseases? Did you really have that? Did you really experience that? You got to ask yourself that. Of course, diseases was created. On the physical realm, individuals experiment on certain things. All right, so anxiety. How did you really get anxiety or these so-called diseases, the code words? How did you really get it? That's the question. See, some of these witch doctors, corporation doctors, they tell y'all, oh, you're born with it, or it's in your DNA. Yes, certain things merge with your DNA, but who put them there? You got to really ask yourself that. Anxiety, whenever, some of y'all sign the contracts and basically give your loved ones to the shadows. Some of y'all don't know you're doing hidden things. And of course, you're tricked, but you don't know that you're tricked. Like I said so many times in the videos that I put out, you really don't own anything. You own your soul, but you basically then sold your soul and your loved ones, some of y'all anyway. But once you reach certain levels, you can gain your soul back. But some of you are comfortable and you choose to keep on allowing individuals to bring you down and control your thoughts through the programming. Now, let's get into the anxiety. To me, whenever y'all get them shots, that create diseases because there's unlimited bloodlines, and certain shots, connect with some of y'all in a different way. You have anxiety, and it's basically certain things that taps into your DNA to make you hallucinate, to make you fear. And certain things that these witch doctors set up, because they set this stuff up, these individuals, but y'all allow them to. You don't know what they're doing with your blood. They're doing certain rituals to make you connect to these corporations, the illusion skulls. Do y'all feel my signals? They do certain rituals, like everywhere you go, when you fill out a so-called application, you have to take a test. And who put the drugs and medicine? They sell it. There's no such thing as illegal and legal, but these individuals created that. So they, play games, mind games. Certain individuals, shadows that controls these corporations, the illusion skulls, they play games and say, yeah, you got to take a drug test. you got to take a blood test just so they can do certain things with your DNA. So whenever it comes to anxiety, you feel like you're having a heart attack or you're short of breath, you feel like, you're paranoid and stuff, and your heart race. And basically that comes from the shots and the satellites, the radio frequency. You could be connected to something from the unknown. You could be experiencing something, but you can feel it and your heart start racing. Or you could be connected to your old memories. And when you have certain individuals with disturbed energy, and if you're on a high frequency, you can pick up on certain things, and that can set you back if you allow it to. Do you feel my signals? It's like you're visiting the old, not old because I don't like to use the word old, but you're visiting things from other worlds, certain worlds that you already basically had already connected with. And certain things can like haunt you and come back. And, whenever it comes to schizophrenia, certain individuals, they don't know the difference between the fake and the real, the so-called reality, the illusion, and other things. And whenever it comes to that, certain individuals, they don't know that they seen certain messed up things they did on another timeline, and it's coming back to the physical, messing with them on so many different levels. Basically, certain energies get transferred from the old realms back into certain individuals that did messed up things. So they're going to feel like they're crazy. They're going to feel like they're losing it. Do y'all feel my signals? They saying messed up things, and it's all because of certain shots and certain energies that connects with the physical. We got so much things going through the physical, unlimited things. Radio frequencies, the shots, other disturbed energies, the unknown. We're dealing with a lie. And these individuals won't tell you what's in the shot, but I already know, I see what's going on. They're forcing y'all to get shots and stuff just so they can sell your soul to other planets. Some of y'all are probably saying, how come this is happening to me? I don't bother any individual. But whenever you take shots and you got the satellites and the radio frequency, certain things that was latched on to you, and you could have been connected to certain things, and any individuals that you are with, whether it's your love partner or your relatives, certain things could be latched on to them and follow you back to the physical. And the radio frequency and the satellites pull certain recycled souls back. So whenever it connects to the vessel and the shots, the shots basically, when all of that's merged together, that can set you back on many levels. It's like you're facing your ghost from the past and other timelines and other individuals' experience, and their energy disturbed. say you can, like, for example, you could have a love partner that you was connected with on another timeline, and whenever certain timelines got destroyed, certain individuals love that, basically their love is so strong, they have to go through certain levels. So their energy decides to meet on the physical so they can hide certain things. But at the same time, if you're on a high frequency, you should know how to shift certain things, but certain individuals don't know how to shift certain things. And whenever the satellite come and bring back certain things and project things from your past that you can't see with the physical eye, but you can feel certain things, then your heart start racing. Because there are certain things that's activating inside of you, and you can feel certain things that you did in other worlds. And whoever is latched on to you, you can feel their disturbed energy. Do you feel my signals? And these individuals, they pretty much know how to control certain things in this low vibration world. So some of us choose to come back to the physical just so we could get certain things straightened out in other timelines. Some of us we know what's really going on. We're like, okay, we've seen this before. But we have to get something out of here in order to balance out certain things. Because you don't have to really come back to the physical, but some of us, we decide to come back. And you have to be prepared to meet your you have to be prepared to meet your past, your certain things from other timelines and stuff like that. Because these individuals, they created this illusion law. There's no such thing as no law, but y'all think it's a law, and y'all programmed to go by the rules, the names and titles. The names and titles, like I said, they're already dead. So you choose to connect to the dead. So you are the walking dead. But if you are already on a high frequency, you know how to shift certain things. And if another individual is on a high frequency, if they're on what you're on, that's who you're supposed to connect with, not these individuals that's soul drainers and on that recycle programming and keep pulling you back in to meet your past and haunt you. Because they're going to keep on destroying you and destroying your soul and destroying your world that you created. Certain things you're supposed to connect with. These individuals, they're out there. And some of them don't give a damn about y'all's soul. Because you got selfish entities and individuals that's out there. This physical realm don't give a damn about y'all earthlings. And some of you don't even give a damn about yourself. You're too deep into the satellites and the machines and others' disturbed energy. You have to crack this illusion. You have to break from it in order to shift to certain levels. Individuals will tell y'all what you want to hear. Yeah, they talk all of that stuff. They talk them spells. They speak them rituals. They use unknown words that y'all call big words to set y'all back. into certain portals. Certain things can pull you back into certain portals that's connected to the low vibration worlds. Because you basically allow certain things to connect with you. And like I said, on this physical, these individuals know how to work energies and know how to work y'all earthlings. Turn you against your own self. Have you destroying yourself from other timelines and destroy certain timelines so these individuals can be advanced and move on and shift and keep you at war. The war is within. And I said that so many times, the war is within. But if you allow an individual to control your soul and destroy you, then you never loved yourself or cared about yourself. You escape certain things from other timelines for a reason. And some of y'all let individuals go whenever you're supposed to connect with them. You let them go because you still want to connect to the disturbed energy. So individuals trying to connect with you and get you to fly, and so y'all could create your own world. Some of you are already too deep into it. It's just like an individual whenever they get programmed, like if they in a hole, like a dark hole or a cave, they're gonna continue to get programmed in that cave, and they love that cave. And then once the rock basically get cracked and broken, and they really see what's out there, and that individual soul get to shift into other things than that cave, individuals, they're going to go back to that cave because they are afraid of connecting with what's outside from the cave. Do y'all feel my signals? So whenever you time traveling, you're going to connect with certain souls. You can feel and hear and see what's going on outside. But if you're still in that cave and you deep into the programming, you're not going to latch on to something higher. Even if the individual break through the rocks that's on a high frequency and powerful, and connect with you and say, hey, let's go, let's get up out of here. Grab you by your hand and say, let me get you up out of here. You don't have to go through this. You're going to let go. Some of y'all are going to let go. You're going to let go of that hand and say, no, I'll stay here in this cave. I'm comfortable. Because you're deep into the programming and you're connecting with recycled souls. So you're going to be on repeat. You're going to be on repeat, replay, rewind, fast forward. All of the above on the low vibration world. So it's up to you. So up to y'all, earthlings. Because you got sequels, some of y'all. You got sequels. You can't show your sequels, and you can't show whoever's connected to your DNA. You can't show them this programming. You got to show them something totally different so they can fly up out of here and connect in other worlds. So they won't connect to the physical. So they can say, we're done with this physical. And even connect, say, hey, you remember we was on that low vibration world and we shifted, but they're doing it on another level. They're communicating on another level, not using this English language. They see through each other's eyes and say, we don't want to go back through there. We don't want to go back to there. Do y'all feel my signals? Because if you look at it, like I said, on a physical world, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, that's nothing but code words. We're energy. Uncles, aunts. But like I said, these individuals turn certain things around that's connected to these shape-shifting numbers. And I talked about this already. Like the Ankh that some of y'all wear around y'all's neck, uncle. I ain't gonna get deep into that because I already did a video on that already. But some of y'all already feel my signals. You connected to these things. And whenever you connect to certain things, you can't advance. Unlock your souls.